Thanks for joining. Hey, Carrie. Is it Carrie or Kari? Because I know there's one in this group, she says Kari. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm a little early because I always get nervous that something's going to go wrong with my camera and all of that stuff. So we'll give a few minutes. Like Carrie, perfect. Thank you. My name always gets mispronounced because it's just an unusual name, so I try my hardest to pronounce people's names correctly. I usually have to tell everyone it's Lisa with a T, Lisa with a T. And I'm going to say hello to anybody who's watching on the replay. So excited that you all are here. If you're not subscribers of mine on YouTube, I would love for you to subscribe. I have lots of videos, older videos that are available, and I'm doing my best to get on a continuous schedule to be putting up at least 2 videos a week. That is my goal, 2 or more. So are Annie and Carrie, are you guys scrapping today? Yay, I'm so happy. I am too. My husband's working, so and my son, my one son that lives at home still, he's 19. He does his own thing, so I pretty much have control of my day today. If you're watching, definitely say hello. Hey, Mom. I'm glad you're here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So we are going to be doing, hey Tanya, I'm going to be doing a layout for the Mixed Media Challenge. For those of you who, hey Deb, who do not know what mixed media is. So mixed media is anything from paint to using mists like this to using stencils with inks. Hi Eve. Just anything, crayons, like adding distress crayons, adding modeling paste, glitter gels, doing the packaging technique. All of those are considered, hey Kari, are considered mixed media. So once we finish this layout, if we have time, if anybody wants to know more about a certain type of product, how it works, how to use it, I am definitely happy to show you what I know. And there's far more ways out there of doing mixed media than what I know. I would also definitely suggest going to Facebook or even on YouTube and watching Vicki Boutin. I have learned a lot of what I know from her, and honestly, it's really that you have to play. You have to just not be worried about making a mistake, and just play and have fun. And you also have to be aware that a lot of mixed media that you do is just going to be covered up, and that's just part of That's just the nature of the beast. Unless you're doing like an art journal, if you're doing a scrapbook layout, your mixed media is going to partially be covered, but that doesn't take away the effect that it gives for your page. Hi, Michelle. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be scrapbooking these two pictures of my son and his girlfriend. And this is at the ocean. And so we're going to make kind of like a ocean scene type of layout. Now I have done, this is going to be my background paper, and I'm using papers from Heidi Swap Old School. And I love this paper because it kind of looks like the sky. It looks like it could be water down here. This is the back, which I love equally as well. So I'm glad that I have two sheets of this. But I had to do a little bit of prep work before we start. And I've got just a scratch piece of paper here that I'm going to be working on because we're going to get a little messy. So I used a Hero Arts die set, which has a shape of a wave, and then it has other dies that give you the inside of the wave. So kind of like the frothing foam of the ocean or something like that. So we are going to be using the Nuvo Gilding Flakes. And yes, these are messy. I'm just going to say it. It's really great to have like one of those little mini glitter vacuums or a handy vac or something when you're done with these, because any amount of air that goes by these, they fly everywhere. But it's worth it. Let me tell you, it is worth it. So we're going to use both the silver and the gold today. And I have found one of my most favorite things to use these gilding flakes with, and that is this Silhouette double-sided adhesive sheets. Now, these were made for Silhouette for cutting out designs and then putting glitter on one side of them, which I think is awesome. I'm not a big glitter person because I don't like when it falls off. It drives me crazy. But I thought I could use this, and because basically with the Nuvo, you need something sticky for these flakes to stick to. So I'm using this, and I'm using a die. You can use it with punches. You can use it with your Silhouette or Cricut. And it's basically got sticky on both sides. So I'll show you what I did. I cut out these little pieces here, these little wave inserts. And I'm going to take these off. And when I take this top layer off, there is going to be the sticky left over. There's a couple pieces that didn't come off. Let me get that. And a couple little dots. I should have done some of these beforehand, but I really wanted you to see the process. So I'm going to do one at a time because I think it will be a little less chaotic. Okay, I'm going to try not to talk too much when I have this open. I'm going to leave it as far away from me as I can. And I'm going to take some of these gold flakes and lay them on here. Okay. I am going to use one of Vicki Bouton's mixed media brushes. You can use any type of brush like this with bristles. I would not use like those brushes for ink and stuff. They're not going to work. You really need something exactly, Rachel. I'm hoping I don't sneeze or cough. But you're really going to need something that has bristles more than something that's flat. So a paintbrush that has a lot of bristles in it. So let's get started. So all I'm going to do, I laid those on there, and I'm simply going to just do this. I'm going to rub the gilding flakes right into the sticky paper. And you can be rough with this because you want to make sure it's only going to stay on the sticky paper part. So that is what we end up with. Now, there's going to be another addition to this as soon as we get done with all the gold. I had been playing around, and I originally did one that was all gold. And then I thought, oh, wait a minute, how cool would it be? Because, you know, like the white top of the wave is white. So I was like, oh, duh, why don't I do silver at the top? And then I can bring gold and silver into this layout. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm so excited because it really turned out so cool. Thanks, guys. And it doesn't take long. And if you put like, this is close to my heart. I'm a close to my heart consultant. So they sell these pads of these graph-like papers. You can use any type of paper, but since I have these, I just lay this underneath. And then when I'm done, I will scoop up what I can save back into the jar. And then just put it aside, throw it away, put what I want in the garbage, whatever. So I'm gonna just do this again. And all of these little flakes that are coming off of it and go back onto the paper, those are gonna be able to be used again. So you're not wasting, I guess is my point. Now down here at the bottom, I've got some that's wanting to kind of like stay in chunks. So I'm really getting, whoops, a little bit aggressive down there, which is fine. Okay, so here's the second one. And I used 4 different kind of colors of paper. Some of them are cardstock, some of them are pattern paper. I was just trying to get 4 colors that go with the collection, and I did not use papers from the collection because I just got this collection, and I'll be honest, I don't want to cut into every sheet just to get these waves. So I'm just using these colors are from my stash. Come on. Trying to get that piece off. There we go. Okay. Let's get some more flakes going. And you guys, these flakes are going to last you forever. They just, you use so very little on a project that like buying 1 container is probably going to last you years for as much as, you know, if you're like me and you have a million different products, well, you can't use them all. Okay, I'm going to use my brush again and just smooth that in. And I'm pretty sure Michelle has these in the shop. I believe Michelle carries the gold, silver, and copper. The copper is gorgeous, but it wasn't going to work for this layout. And I don't know, Michelle, do you know if they make other colors? Because man, it would be so cool if they made like actual colors of this too. That would be awesome. Okay, I'm going to peel off the last one here. And I'm going to go ahead and do this and kind of pick up what's laying there. See if I can get some of it picked up on the sticky parts. Okay. Oh my goodness. I love this so much. Oops. Okay. Here we go. So do any of you guys watching have the Nuvo flakes? And if you have you used them? And if you have used them, what have you used them with? Like what did you use to stick them down? You can use a paste. Well, they're packed, but they'll be available next month. Right, Michelle? So, okay, I'm gonna put this right back into the gold. Okay, I'm gonna shake what's on here into the garbage. Try to get as much of it off. And then I'm gonna move to the silver. So see, it's not, I mean, yes, it's messy, but it's not like crazy messy. Oh, Kari, you should not be terrified. Just watch this and you can see how easy it is. Okay, now this part, this here is the other part of the stencil, and it's going to go up in here. That's kind of the same, this same concept as this. I know you can use a paste like through a stencil as well, which would be really cool for like a, but I can't remember what paste you have to use. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add all of these on. These are kind of a mess. So I bought this die set because my boys, two of them go to college in Wilmington, North Carolina. So they are at the beach, and actually they live literally like 3 houses from the beach right now. So I knew I would get a lot of use out of this die set, both in cards and scrapbooking. There's another one. I could have stuck both of these down and just left the white peel, you know, the white peel off part on, but I just didn't want it to get underneath, so that's why I'm doing it separate. You could do it either way. But this is so easy to use, super easy. Getting them tangled up, but yikes. So who has been working on the challenges? What have you gotten done? Sadly, I've only done the challenges that I have actually been part of so far because I just haven't had the time to do anything else, but I plan on it this evening and tomorrow. Okay. And the great thing about this, I mean, it doesn't have to go on here perfectly. Eve, all right, 3 challenges. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this off. This is all garbage. Garbage. I'm gonna try really hard, you guys, to like actually keep my space somewhat in control. My table, my desk was a mess from last night, but that's all right. What happens? Sometimes you get a little piece of the sticker backing that stays on here. Just get your... I have 3 done and working on 4th. Awesome, Kelly. I love the challenges this time. They're so fun. So fun. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's try just putting 2 out here at a time. See if maybe it will go quicker. I love how this looks with both of the silver and the gold on here. Kelly, I know I normally clean up between layouts too. I have got so many projects going on for different hops that I'm in, or challenges that I'm doing for this crop, that I mean, it's just a crazy, it's all around me, literally. Just I'm surrounded by stuff. Look at that. Do you love this silk? Oh, love it. Okay. Okay. this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of this again because I've got quite a bit out here. There we go. And this silhouette double-sided paper, I'm sure there's other like double-sided sticker paper you can use. This was the only one that I knew of. Put that off. And you can get it like in store, but I just got it at on Amazon. Good old Amazon. This isn't wanting to stick in one spot. Okay. Okay, and one more. Again, I'm just going to pick it up from here since there's so much there. You always want to have a piece of paper down that you're working on with these flakes. You do not want to just work on it on your glass mat or directly on your table because you can't scoop this stuff very easily. You know what I mean? It just flies around if you try to push it. So you really have to just leave it in the paper and just funnel it back in to, okay, so these are all done. Okay. And then if you have something wet, a baby wipe or something, that's what works out best for just picking up the little scrappies. All right. Thank you, Tanya. When we were live last night, I was asking the ladies what they wanted to see, what products they would like me to use, and somebody mentioned someone else mentioned whatchamacallit, acrylic paint, or like the Vicky Bouton paints like this. So I am going to use those to, and the stencil, let me grab something really quick. I just realized because I'm using paint, I really want to use Pixie Spray, which is this. Pixie Spray is a light tack repositionable adhesive for your stencils, and the cool thing about it is it stays on there for a little bit, so you can use this tackiness of it over and over again. So I'm going to let it dry. Just takes a couple minutes. You want it to get a little bit tacky. While we're doing that, all I'm going to be using are these cheap cosmetic wedges from the Dollar Tree. And that's what we're going to be applying our paint with. And I kind of wanted to bring in, here's the back side. So I kind of wanted to bring in maybe lighten this up a little bit. And then I also Creative FX blue would go really well with this. So let's just see. And I could lighten this plum pudding up like iridescent sheen. So we're going to go ahead. Let's go ahead while that stencil is kind of drying. I'm working on a glass mat, so I'm just going to put some paint out here. Why is this not wanting to come out? Oh, I've got like the little top of it's on still, of course. There we go. Get that off. Okay. You can see there's a little bit of dried paint in there. Okay, perfect. So there we go. And then, all right, why can't I get this open? Oh, sorry guys. So how many of you, a little bit of mixed media in your scrapbooking? And if you don't, I'd love to know why you don't. If it's because you just don't know how, or you're afraid to, you don't like the mess, let us know. Huh. I don't look blurry on my end. Hey, Beatrice. Does anybody else look blurry? Why can't I get this open? Is there some sort of trick to this? I thought it was already open. Maybe it's like stuck. I am sorry. I should have opened it before I started, I guess. Oh, you know what? It's dried up around the edge. Oh, Eve, I love you. You know, you can start small. You can start by just using the sprays. Oh, good. You can, like I said, you can start by using the sprays and then just work your way. I think I want it like this. I'm going to scoop some of this out. Let's mix this up. I hope I like this color. I might, ooh, it's kind of too purple maybe. That did not get as light. What do you guys think? Should I go with the purple? I will use it in my mixed media notebook or whatever. Ooh, I am really making a mess. I also have this rose gold. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, mine's a little bit blurry now too. What's that all about? Are you guys getting a blurry screen too? Okay, should we do the rose gold or this brighter purpley color? That is really, can't figure out why it would be doing that. My screen, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna do the rose gold. I did add some of this glaze to it. Oh, I'm starting to get so messy. When I get messy, you know what happens? I get it all over my layouts. It's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I want to use my T-square because I really want these words to actually be straight, which is something I don't often do, is straight. Yeah, I guess it is YouTube, but that, boy, that makes me mad. I'm going to move it down a little tiny bit. Okay, so I'm going to push this down because then the paint won't leak under. And I'm going to use my little sponge here. If you get too much paint, it can leak under the stencil, but since I have the stencil is kind of essentially glued on there because I've used the, I hope this works, you guys, because I didn't practice this before. That could be an issue, but that's okay. All right, well, since we already have it tacked down, let's just do this. Bailey, stop. I'm sorry, my dog is growling at nothing. She hears somebody outside. Hey, Valerie. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know if this is. Okay, let's get some more of this. And of course I'm gonna contaminate, oh well, just go along the edge. Oh, Valerie, yep, we've got waves coming. For sure. You can go back. The waves were super easy to make with double-sided adhesive and adhesive paper and gilding flakes and a die cut. So I think you will love it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just do this like we normally would because I'm not getting the coverage I like with the sponge because I'm going onto blue paper rather than white paper. That makes sense. So we're going to kind of go like this, and then I'm going to go halfway up with the pink or rose gold, and then I'm going to kind of ombre it up to this blue color. And this is, like I said, the Vicky Bouton blue. I'm sorry I'm not looking at the comments right at the moment because I'm trying to make sure I only want this top line. I don't want to go all the way to the top. So I'm paying attention, actually. For once, I'm paying attention. Now, I want to just forewarn you, if you are not using the Pixie Spray, you will not be able to get this to not leak under the stencil because it's not as thick as modeling paste. So all these glazes, they're not modeling paste. So I probably could have mixed this with some modeling paste and that would have helped. Oh, look at me, I got some off the edge, but that's okay. Okay, so there's that. I did get a little blue here. I'm going to scrape it off. It's okay because we're going to be covering it up anyway. Now, because I want this to be kind of seamless across, I'm going to use my heat tool and I'm going to dry it a little bit. Hope this isn't too loud. Because I kind of want to layer the stencil over itself. You guys, you can read this perfectly. I am so excited. Like you can read the words. Oh. I'm just wanting to dry this right side so that I can layer the stencil up, like butt it up closer without ruining the, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying, right? Ugh. Okay, so Eve said she does mixed media a little bit. I know Kari does. Valerie, I know she does. Who else? Kelly is a little bit worried because of the spillage, and I get that. Hey, Heather. Thanks for joining. Okay, let me see if that's dry. Okay, it's definitely dry enough. Beatrice, yep, she does. I'm telling you guys, once you start mixed media, even just the little things, you're just gonna keep going. It's just what happens. Okay. Okay, and I want to stick this down again because of the Pixie Spray. I want it to stick. You would not have gotten a clean look with what we just did. I just want to be really clear on that. Like, we would not have gotten a clean look without the Pixie Spray. And you just can't do it because it's too thin of a medium. I'm pushing down so I can get the stencil to, oh, Kari, you're so sweet. So I can get the stencil to adhere. Okay, so I think I've got a good stick with the stencil. Let me clean this off. Oh, I'm a mess, you guys. Literally, I've got paint all over the place. Let me get some more of this. Some more of the rose. This rose, this is the Dina Wakley acrylic paint in Rosy. And I'm pretty sure that Michelle carries the acrylic paints as well when she gets back up and running. I know she did at one time. Okay, let's do it. You know, looking at this, I probably should have, and you can learn from my mistake right now, I should have put the words in the middle first and then out to the sides, because then I'd have cut off words in both sides, if that makes sense. But that's all right. I mean, my pictures and some embellishments are going to be covering up some of this too. So I'm going to just let myself go. But part of me is like, oh shoot, why didn't I think of that? It would have provided a little bit more symmetry. I know, you know what? And Valerie, so many people say they leave like a dish of water next to them, or like a shallow pan of water for their stencils. Are you kidding me? I would probably knock the water over. There is no way I could do that. If it's a small stencil, I wrap it in a baby wipe before I like if I don't want to go clean it right away, I get out the baby wipe. But I don't know, I don't believe that's like the answer for sure. Now, if I'm using modeling paste, I do not wait at all. I wipe it with a baby wipe and I go and clean it, because modeling paste will totally it'll be a mess to get off. Well, okay, here's that one. Let's pull that off. I hope I didn't ruin like the join here, but okay, I like it. All right, I gotta dry a little bit. I'm sorry some of this is boring with the drying. Okay, I'm loving the mixing of the rose gold and the blue. I was gonna just do it all in rose gold, but I love the blue added to it as well. Get this dried. Oh, I wish that today was Friday and we had one more day for the weekend. Either that or I wish I was retired. I mean, really, I wish I was retired, but, you know, I can't be retired necessarily at this point in my life and craft. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for joining us. All right. I don't need this totally dry. I just want it enough that I can butt my stencil up to it again. Okay, let me move some things over. And I'm going to turn this. You know what, Valerie? You are not the first person who I've heard that from. They're like, I'm retired and I like have no time. But it's the same thing as like when you were a busy mom, you know. You hadn't, you know, you felt like you had no time. Now I look back and it's like, oh my goodness. If I could have that back. Just not working with just my kids. Okay. Again, I'm just trying to get this Pixie Spray to stick down. Oh, and I'm making a mess. Because that's what I do. That is what I do. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the blue since I already have some blue on my palette here. Okay, done with the blue. I'm going to get the rest of this pink, which is drying to my desk. Thank you, Michelle. I am making the biggest mess, you guys. I am not kidding. I should take a picture of the aftermath and post it because if it's not on me, it's on something for sure. Okay. Let's lift that up. I'm going to move this over to dry for a minute. And here's what I'm going to do with my stencil. First, I'm going to wipe this off. Because obviously, I'm not going to leave you all to go wash my stencil. So, I'm going to make a sandwich with my baby wipes. So, at least I can keep it moist, right? And then I can do the like nitty-gritty cleaning later. I'm going to put this aside. Now, I don't suggest this for every time you're scrapbooking because, you know, baby wipes aren't cheap and you would be using a lot of baby wipes. So I'm going to get this cleaned up, which is now stuck on my glass mat. Luckily, it's a glass mat. And then remember I said I'm not going to waste that, and I'm not. I promise. I'm going to scoop this up. I'm going to put it on this glass block. And then later on, I can wet it again and reactivate it and use it for like the packaging technique or something. I'm definitely not going to waste that. Okay, just want to get it cleaned up enough so that I don't get anything on my layout. And even though I have a glass mat, I managed to get it off my glass mat and onto my desk. So that's wonderful, but I don't really care. That's what a craft dust is for, to get messy. Okay. Okay, so I know all this paint is on here, but it's dry, and I'm not going to worry about it because it won't go onto my project. So let's bring our layout back out. Get all these paints out of the way. Okay. What my plan is for this is to take my waves and kind of start from this side, I think. I'm just gonna lay it out for now, and then I'll kind of do the waves across the bottom, like that. And these are my photos, which are going to go here. And I want to mat them on something. Let me move this over a little bit. So let's look at the papers and see. Like, I almost thought about matting them on this, but I don't think I'm going to get like the full look of the trees on that necessarily. So I'm not going to use that. This one might be good because it could bring in all the colors. I do like that. What do you guys think? Do you like that colorful one? Where's the rest of my papers? I don't really want to bring in black at this point. Ooh, you know what? This busy one maybe. Also, I like this gold one. Where is it? I hope you all are still with me and I'm not boring you to death. I like this one too. I think I like the colorful one. What do you guys think? Do you like this one or this one? Actually, I would probably do it more like that, so it's kind of, Is it really blurry again, guys? The squares, since the page is flowing. Okay, I missed, so this one or the bottom one or the top one? First one. Okay, first one. This one. Okay. All right, then I'm going to do it. I think I want to do it that way. I'm going to cook these together and do my mat as one. And I just stuck this to the paper. That was really smart. And see, I already get glue or paint everywhere. Okay, there's that paint again. Oh my goodness. Oh. Right, you Jackers? What's up, bud?
Called Apple yet?
No, I'm filming with my phone. I do it when I'm done.
Okay.
So because I did it that, I'm going to mat it with something else down at the bottom. It's like a little bit of a double mat. Yeah. That's good. Heather Balzer, I know you're cringing right now that I'm just cutting away, aren't you? Okay. You guys, I looked at this for a second and I thought that could you give a suggestion on how to adhere to flakes onto paper and dye? It's using something other than silhouette paper. I don't have a die cutting machine. I use punches as well, Susan, and you can also use just like double-sided tape. I did a layout. You can find it I think on my YouTube channel somewhere, where I did strips of this double-sided tape and did like some metallic strips on the page. And there is also, if anyone knows what the paste is that you use with a stencil, I know there is a paste that you can use and run it through a stencil, and you can adhere the gilding flakes over that paste once it dries a little bit and gets tacky. Does anyone know the name of that paste? Sadly, I probably have it, but I don't remember what it is. If you know, let Susan know. And Susan, if nobody knows yet in this thread, I will find out for sure and let you know. So what I'm going to do here, speaking of double-sided tape, I'm going to go ahead and just do this across the bottom. Yes, that's it, Heather. Yes, it gets tacky when it dries. And I really want to, I don't have it then. I really want that because, like I said, you could do this stencil with that paste and do the gilding flakes over it. Would that not be beautiful? Hopefully I get these straight on here the way I wanted them. And with this double-sided tape at the bottom, honestly, I don't even need to glue down the top of the waves. I can just let them kind of, you know, let them kind of just free flow up there, which I love. I like that look. Okay, I'm loving that so far. Okay, this is gonna go here, kind of tucked under the waves. And I wanted to put some foam under this. Of course, I lose my scissors all the time. Thank you, Mom. because I'm going over all of that mixed media, I'm going to put the double-sided tape on here, and I might even have to add some wet glue because tape does not like to stick to mixed media for whatever reason. So I'm going to put this on first. Okay. And then just add some dollops of the glue. And then lift these up a little bit. I don't want it to be exactly in the middle though. I'm going to move it over to the right a little bit. Okay, I love it. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do for my title. Do y'all have any ideas? I do have some thickers. This is probably the point I would do my title just because then I'll know where I want to put my embellishments. Let's see. I've got some like summer. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I should have pulled these out. Wasn't thinking. Where are the summer ones? I have some summer, like, thicker words. Killing it, loving life, limitless, just me, solid, hustling gold. I don't know if I want those. Any ideas for a title? So this is just my son and his girlfriend of 4 years at the ocean, which they're at all like cheater titles, you know? Thinner gold, thickers, not thick. Okay. I'm just looking through to see, because I have some gold, thicker words that I just don't know, because I want to find them, I can't, you know? Those pink are not the right color. I also have silver too, which might look good. You know what? I wonder if this So Happy would work. Summer Waves, anything on the new Vicki Boutin ones. But they're all black on the Vicki Boutin ones. Love, oh, love comes in waves. Summer waves, oh, waves of happiness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. Should I do it all the way across the top then? Summer lovin', love comes in waves. You guys are all too good. Too good. Okay, let me get out some thicker options. Oh, we have, oh, yes, this comes with holographics. thickers. Let me get out a few options and then y'all can help me. Because obviously I need it. Silver. I'm looking for my little gold. There's minis. There's those gold ones and these gold ones. Okay. What time is it there? Okay. So let's do Waves of Love. I think I like that. Or wait. Waves of Happiness. Ooh, either one. Okay. I might not be able to fit happiness, so I can do it in this gold up here, or I could do it in the holographic, which might be cool. I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea. So this is, this comes from the silhouette sheet, you know, the backing of your silhouette sheet, or well, I guess Cricut doesn't have the same one. Anyway, I use it to stick like stickers on that I'm thinking about using. So waves. Okay, I'm spelling out Waves of Happiness, and I'm going to use, I think, these holographics for Waves of, and then I love mixing fonts. Love, love, love it. Let's move these out of the way. Beside me, and when I'm going through like stickers, thinking I might want to use one on a layout, I take the sticker off and stick it on here, and it doesn't, you can take it right off, so. I don't know where these stickers, oh wait, maybe I do. What are these? They are called Surprise. So I don't know what collection these bigger stickers are from. If anybody else knows. Here's the back. Oh, Mama, I love you. Okay, so this is my thought. Bring this down. Waves of Happiness up there. What do you think? And then I'm thinking, where did my washi tape go for this collection? Where did I put it? I was playing with it last night. I promise y'all, I was so cleaned up earlier today on my desk. Like, it looked really good. And now, again, I can't find anything. I have the one sitting next to me that I know I'll never use, which is the, oh, here it is, right in front of me. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to put a little border underneath, oh, like a washi border under the title to break up from these words. And it will bring some of my colors up as well. Now, I don't know if I want it all the way. I don't want it all the way across. You know why? Because you can tell where I, well, let's just stick it like that for now. I will go back and I will definitely be gluing these on here. Even though these are foam, I will still glue them. But I'm not going to do that for you guys because it'll just take too long. And honestly, I am going to embellish on this, but I'm not going to do too much embellishing because I feel like if you do too much, it's going to just get too busy and then it will take away. I cannot put its title down straight to save my life. But anyway, it'll get too busy and with too much. And I think it takes away from the photo. It takes away from, you know, all the other details that we've worked so hard to do, like all the mixed media and stuff. Because this one is one where you're not really covering up all of that mixed media. You're kind of making it front and center. So I know my title is definitely wonky, but I will come back later. And glue it down and glue it straight. These that come in the Heidi Swap are chipboard. You know, those are not our favorites. Okay, I am going all the way across with this. Oh, my computer is spinning again. Okay. Okay. What do you guys think of the washi tape across there? All right. Let's pull out the sticker sheet. I've got the stickers and the sticker sheet. And I also have this super old Summer Lights sticker sheet, which I felt might coordinate as well. I did pull out a few die cuts. Let's see what we can do here. You know what? I don't need to put that there. The title can be wavy. True, true. Hey, Tiffany. Awesome. Okay, Sonia, you know what? That is a good idea to put it in a wave. Let's do the embellishing and then I will come back to that because I like that idea, but I don't want to spend too much time trying to line it up. Okay, so I thought this might be cool, just have fun down here. There's some clear stickers in here. And I know there's one with palm trees. Palm trees. Okay, so I thought there was bigger palm trees somewhere. Let's just look at this. I don't know. So there's that idea of, okay, where did my little cheater thing go? Because if if you stick down a clear sticker, it's down. You're not getting that back up. So I could put the palm trees up at the top there. I do love this. I don't want to bring in black, so I'm going to stay away from anything black. But I do love this. Thank you, Tanya. Let's put some foam on this little guy. I'm probably going to do literally just one embellishment cluster and then just do something up here because I don't want it to get too crazy. So let me cut this. Okay. So I like this maybe down here, just have fun. And then what else? I love this stamp. I will definitely use that on there somewhere. What else? I don't think I really need, well, you know what? I could bring in some holographic down here by kind of building my cluster on this. Let's see. I'm just going to set that there. I can always move it. Not sure. If you guys come up with any suggestions, please let me know. But look how well these go too. So I definitely feel like I could use one of these, some of these. Even like just putting like the starfish down here. Oh, look at that's cute. Easy like Sunday mornings. I love that. And the crab could go here. Something like that, or here. Now, I'm not pushing any of these down, so we're okay. You like the starfish? Okay, boom, we're gonna keep it. There's some really cool holographic shells, which would be good to add later, but I don't think I want to add them yet. I could do something like this, fun, 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 just have fun. If that's the case, I don't really need this whole, y'all, I love cutting my embellishments in half because if you're not going to use it all, no need to waste it, right? Oh, Deb, you're so sweet. Ugh, I put this sticker on here and I don't want it on here anymore. Okay, I want this to kind of go over the, move this down. This is the part that I kind of worry that is boring to y'all because I do so much fussing around with where stuff's gonna go. I just don't want to bore you. Maybe we won't use that. I might not even need this, but now that I've got it all stuck everywhere. Ah, this is sticking too much. There's a weird gap between the waves that I don't want to see. There. Now it's covered up by that label. And then there, and now take off the stickies of this one. Yeah, I think fussing is kind of part of the game, right? I mean, I know that like Adele Toomey, Inky Quill, She does that. It's like sticks it down, sticks it down. I'm like, oh no, I cannot do that. I have to like make sure and, you know, fuss about it. And I seriously cannot do anything straight. It is just unbelievable, actually. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to lift that up because it probably won't come up. I had some embellishments out here. Where did they go? Like this one says live in the dream. I'll put that somewhere. I had a purple tag. And you guys, I'm using purple. I am using purple on a layout. That is amazing. Oh, here it is. So this, no, that's too much right there now. No, that's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Got this vellum. Nah, don't like that. Not me. I'm a stick and plunk kind of girl. Yes, I wish I could be that way sometimes, right? I'm not. I do like the little crab guy. He's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and stick him there. I'm really liking this sheet, so let's kind of work off this, and it'll be fun to use it up too. You know what? I wonder if this would look cool, the beach house. Oh, okay, Tammy, clusters. I can give you my like 2 cents on clusters. I usually have to know where my title is going to be before I do much clustering because I always want there to be some sort of cluster by the title. So, and then I want some sort of cluster by the photo. So when I do my clusters, this is not typically, I would not normally just pluck this down because I like to have something large and flat to base my cluster on. This would be a good example. Like this would be a start to my cluster. Now see what I mean? These puffy, not puffy, squares, you know what I'm saying? Oh my Lord. What do you guys think before I stick that? What do you think of the little lifeguard stand? Is that cute? I kind of think it's cute. So yeah, that would be like my big item that I'm gonna build on. And then I would have put this on next because obviously I had a hard time lifting this up. I almost always put something on my layout that is dimensional in each cluster. I like to have, you know, similar colors represented in each cluster. So like if I put something, ideally it would make more sense, and maybe I'll do that, to move my title down to the left and put my cluster up here. Because if I put a cluster here where I have the space, my eye is going from here to here, or from here to here, and you're missing the photo. So if you put your clusters where your eyes have to cross the photo, that is what you want to do. So that makes me say, okay, here a cluster would be better up there, which means my title should move down here. And I'm fine with that. I'm glad I realized that before I stuck it down. But do you guys agree? Do you see where, like, can you see the logic in that? Like, if your embellishment clusters are all on one side, it's going to make your eyes stay on that one side. And ideally, you want your eyes to cross over the photo. That's what I think about when I'm deciding where to place my clusters. When I'm building my clusters, my first rule of thumb is start with something flat and large. Then I'll add something my medium size, and usually my medium size thing it would be like chipboard or a puffy sticker or something like that. And then, yes, Rachel, exactly. And then my third thing would be the little things, like the little stickers or the enamel dots or Nuvo drops or something like that. So now I can put something up here, right, that builds a cluster, which I could actually even use that. I don't love that all the way. I don't love that, but look, it brings in this color up here, which is something I'm going to need. I'm probably going to cover some of these funs up, but that's okay. I really want it up there only because I want the color. Now, I could put, even though we don't have palm trees in North Carolina, that's too big. Way too big. Now, I do love this sticker with the clear one, but I'd have to put it onto something white and then fussy cut it. Like, I feel like that would look cute on there, but I don't want to fussy cut, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. So I need something that I can build up here. Let's look through this one again. Now this is kind of cool, this wave, but it's too white. And I don't like that it says go with the flow. I could have cut that go with the flow off. But now this is cute. This says where the fun stuff happens. This is what I do. Back and forth, right? This would be cute, but I don't necessarily have this color, and that's too big. So I literally do this around in every single cluster. Because I don't know. Now, I could even, no. I'm just not sure. Where are my embellishments for this? Let's look at these embellishments. And now you have a coral visual triangle with your photos at the center. Wave, lifeguard stand, Polaroid frame. Exactly. Thank you, Rachel. Exactly. But I really don't want all of that showing. I'd like to cover it up with something little. Not cover the whole thing up, but I would like to, like, layer something else up on there. Okay, Heather, I'll see you at your live. Thank you for stopping by. This has a lot of vellum, which makes, I don't mind vellum, but it's not good for layering. That's the only thing. That's kind of cute, but it doesn't bring that up. But that says a perfect way to end the day. But I'm saying no. The palm tree sticker. I was thinking that this one, is it too big though? It's really big. I feel like it's too big. I was thinking I wanted to do palm tree something or other. The other palm tree sticker is clear. I mean, not that it let's see what it looks like if you can still see through the fun. Actually, look, that's not too bad, even though you can see through it. I don't know. I'll leave that there. I think I can peel it off because it has It's because this is a kind of a glossy sticker. Yeah. So that's that. Or we could do, I just had something. Where did it go? Oh man. I had a thought and it ran away. There's a ton in this embellishment pack, a ton. A lot of it's vellum though. What in the world? I literally had something that I was going to put up there. What was it? I feel like I should put this under the washi a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I could put this there. And then put Living the Dream here. I like that. Yep, I am liking the palm tree sticker too. I'm going to put this up on a little piece of foam. And then this is the same color as that purple, so put that there. And then honestly, oh, you know what I could put up there also to layer? I love layering. Layering is my all-time favorite thing ever. Those small little shells. There. I think, oh, and I wanted to put this stamp over here with the palm trees. I'm going to put this up on foam too. Oh, cut it too big. I'm sorry, I've got such a mess here, guys. This is, I mean, this is true reality scrapping for me. I usually have stuff laying absolutely everywhere. I even have a desk over to my left, so it's like an L, but it's already full. So, okay. Alrighty. I think once this is on here, so my title is going to go here. What do you guys think? Maybe a few enamel dots. Let me get my enamel dots out. So this is how I store my enamel dots, in a little binder. I just stick the clear sticky back, and believe it or not, they do not fall off, which is amazing. Let's see. I kind of feel like this little light blue one would, oh, I can't get it off. Of course, I love these, but I think I'm gonna not do those. Yeah, this has been the best thing for my enamel dots. It's just cardstock, and I just glue the sheets onto the cardstock, and that is it. And you know, they don't fall off. I may have lost one or two along the way, It really doesn't bother me though, because I mean, it just doesn't. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to add a gold one up here. Thank you. So I've got the gold and the blue. Let's add some gold down here. And see. And then I have them by color, so you know, you can just, where was that blue color? Here, I'm gonna use this little heart. All right. I think I would like a white one, but I don't know where my white is. Do I see white? Oh, here. I wish they would just make a sheet of baby, like baby enamel dots. Right? I'm going to use this little gray one. If I could get it off. Okay. I'm going to call this done. I'm not going to do splatters. I'm not going to do anything like that because I think there's just enough going on. And I love that I used a new collection, but I brought in some old things, so I got some things used up. And yeah. So if anybody wants me to just use a quick product like on a tag or something just to show what it looks like or how to use it, leave it in the comments. I can do that real quick if you would like. Or maybe y'all have just had enough of me and need a break. But oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Valerie, Beatrice. You guys are so sweet. Thanks, Rachel and Tammy, Sonia, Eve. Yeah, so I do have some tags here sitting to the side, and if there's anything, anybody, like a product they would like to see, how to use it, or anything of that nature, I'm happy to pull anything out. Otherwise, Heather comes on in a half hour. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kari. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Heather, break. Clean up your desk for your next project, which is what I need to do, and get some more fun inspiration. Tomorrow I will be back, I think at noon, and I will be doing a layout. I'm going to be using the Vicki Boutin Storyteller collection again. And remember, I only bought the paper. Well, I did buy the thickers. But this challenge for tomorrow that I'm doing is to create a layout using only paper. So you can't use ephemera, you can't use stickers, you can't use enamel dots, you can't use chipboard or wood veneer. You need to use all paper, and I'm going to show you how you can make your own embellishments for a collection just using stamps and dies and punches, and how you can add texture and height, or what I want to say, texture and interest to your layout using just paper. So I'm super excited for that one. And I know Heather is going to have something amazing, and then definitely come back for Beatrice, because she is going to be showing us how to put together a traveler's notebook, which is going to be so awesome. I don't want to miss that. And I think somebody else on tonight as well that I'm forgetting. Someone's on at 6. Oh, Heather's Crafty Life is going to be on at 6. And somebody's on at 8 too. Sherry, maybe? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm just so honored and grateful that you all stopped by to watch, and I hope you got inspired. And if you ever have questions on any type of scrapbooking or mixed media or anything, always feel free to reach out to me through Messenger or anything like that. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. So thank you guys. I love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow. Definitely get your snack and come back at 3, not to my YouTube channel, but to the Facebook group, and Michelle will have Heather's channel uh, ready for you for you to click on. So bye guys. Have a great Saturday.